Shelter. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need to protect yourself from the elements. Sometimes you need to protect yourself from the storms. Sometimes you need to protect yourself from the bears. But most of the time you just need to protect yourself from the crazy humans. But last night, right, we had this feeling that we were going to need to protect ourselves from the rain. Right now, turns out we were right. Because right now I'm wearing soaking wet shoes with soaking wet socks. Right, because of the rain. Right now, this is how we did it. We have these two tarps. We have a dark green one and a light green one. And we have an assortment of different bungee cords, right? So there's like big ones, little ones, all different color ones, right? And we have a little bit of rope, right? Or string or whatever the fuck, but we didn't end up using that. So, right, last night coming down the highway, old Anonymous found this little spot right here. It's nice paved, it's fairly smooth, a little bit of an angle, but and it had this power box right here. So we tried one different configuration and it didn't work. We tried another configuration and that didn't work. So we ended up with this configuration. We took our bikes and we put them just like this. Put my bike here, we put his bike there. Now the difference in sizes of the tires made it a little bit difficult, but we got it done because I got 700 C's, he's got 26. What we did was we put a bungee cord around the back of the power box, one of the long ones. Right, hooked it up here to the eyelets on the dark green top. Right, then we tarped them over this way. Okay. Right, and then, right. Well, we were having a problem with this wheel right here because my wheel's a little taller, it's a little higher up. Right, so I ended up putting the bungee cord here and putting it through the eyelet. And then I tied the ridge right to keep the wheel from turning. And then we put my other bungee cord this way up to pull it down. Right, and then we laid the light green tarp over the top and we interchanged the bungee cords around. And then we laid our mats down and inflated them. Laughed a little bit, reviewed some videos, right? And this is what we ended up with. We ended up with exactly this much space in between. The only bad part was that we were hanging out last night. We were hanging out at the edge, and the end of our sleeping bags got soaking wet. Yes, mine is soaking wet. That's probably not going to dry out today, but hey, what the hell? Be riding along, still dripping a little bit. And I forgot, each one of the tarps has got a hole in it about that big. So anyway, but this was a little, snap to impromptu little shelter that worked really good. It kept the top halves of us warm and dry, you can see. Right? My shoes would have been dried if I'd have brought them inside. And the best part about it was, even though they were up there at the top, up by the power box, the two backpacks with all the electronic gear in it, they stayed dry. Even though they were exposed, they still stayed dry. So this was a really good shelter, right? An impromptu, we needed it. We threw it together in about 10 minutes, right? And it worked really good. So this is me, Brian, side of the road, shelter 101. Thank you.